Mini explanation first. When I was about 9 years old, I lived in Brazil for a bit. While I was there, I made a friend I'll call Calcium. Calcium was cool and was fluent in both Portuguese and English, while I was stupid because I only knew English. We were having a sleepover, where I told her I was born in Texas. Man, Calcium is so cool. I wish I knew 2 languages. Did you know that Texas has its own language, and I just so happen to be fluent? Whoa, really? Can you say something? Oh my god, no way. Can you say Calcium, you're my best friend? Pff, easy. Wow. I'm a liar and I'm a fraud, and Calcium, I'm sorry. I know you guys might not believe me when I say this, but I was an absolute genius in high school. Aside from that, I was a massive loser, and I low-key think some of my classmates hated me for being a genius, but some of them used me for it. Hey, you're smart, right? Okay, cool, finish my work for me to show me how smart you are. Why am I doing this? I don't even like this person, and they don't even have the decency to know my name. They didn't pay me or anything, why am I— Oh my god, this person is a dumbass. How do you even get this answer? You brick-brained troglodyte. Oh my god! Yeah, this was a common occurrence, and I genuinely don't know why I kept doing it. I think I just couldn't stand to watch someone be so hopelessly stupid. If you like this short, I made a whole video talking about my school experience. Go watch it. It took ages to finish. Please, 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 please. It's pretty much common knowledge at this point that I was Satan reincarnate when I was a baby. This story requires a little bit of explanation. When I was in daycare, we had a ritual during lunchtime where everybody put their heads down, and one special snowflake was given a magic wand. Their job was to tap everyone on the head, which meant they could start eating. I know it sounds culty, I'm from Utah, it's what we do. Anyways, I was given the wand, and I was immediately overwhelmed with power. Yeah, I was banned from being the wand holder after that. I feel like I was put on some sort of baby watch list, I don't know. We've all been subject to, like, pointlessly gendered things. Boys get blue, girls get pink, girls get flower-scented things, boys get shark's asshole-scented things. But one of the craziest ones I experienced was a gun. For context, I was like 12 and I was getting my license to kill, and it went a little something like this. Aw, look at the little lady. No, 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 you can't have this gun. It's for boys. Here you go. You need the little girl's gun for girls. And he handed me a small, pretty pink rifle. Little known fact about me, but I'm a fan of anime. I'm not like the world's biggest fan or anything, but I've definitely dabbled and I like a handful of shows. However, I despise being an anime fan. It is so hard to defend some of the stuff you see in these shows. Yo, what are you watching? Oh, it's this cool show called Chainsaw Man. He's got chainsaws in his arms and in his head, and why are you making that face? Oh my god! I swear it was normal like 5 minutes ago, you gotta believe me! And it happens at least once in like every show, I'm convinced. Like, I promise I'm not watching the show for that, I'm watching it for cool fight scenes and animation, and you gotta believe me, dude, please! Okay, I don't even know where to start, but I'm just like a little box of science facts that's ready to burst at any moment, and it just— Here's live footage of me being a fucking nerd and how it made me fumble! Carry me to bed, Smokey. Did you know that if I carried you to your bed, then your velocity would be 0? Since velocity is displacement over time, and if you started and ended your day in the same place, it would equal 0. What the hell? What? Okay, so a couple of years ago, I was super sick and I had a massive fever. Now, if you've ever had a fever, you know that your brain tends to kind of just start like saying shit. Now, in my delirious sick state, I look to my brother and I say, dude, oh my god, dude, we're in a simulation. What? No, dude. Cause tell me why I see static all over everything all the time, dude. Tell me why my room looks like an analog horror video at night, dude. It's cause we're robots, dude. We're all AI, bro. We're not real, bro. Dude, we're not real. We're not real. And that's how I found out I have a rare neurological condition called visual snow. Sick. If you've been around the Smokey Beat channel before, you know that I have an insane fear of needles. So much so that when I needed to get a cavity filled, I refused to let them give me any numbing shots. I would rather have these guys drill holes into my teeth than deal with one tiny needle. And they did, with looks of horror on their face as the whole time they contemplated if they were allowed to do this. And you know what? No regrets. I'd do it again to avoid a needle. However, my surgeon was not as kind when I asked him if he could do the surgery without giving me an IV. I'm more and more convinced that I was a child psychopath every time I remember something. So, here's a fun story. One day, I had a friend over and we were just chilling and playing with dolls. Would you like some tea, Miss Stein?
Would you like some tea, Miss Stein?
Yes, I would love some.
Yes, I would love them.
Alright, soldiers, here's the plan to fucking kill my brother! We hide in the vents, and when he's distracted, we drop the 100-pound weight, that we definitely have, and squish him to death! Bro, 7-year-old me did not play games. I had the plan drawn up and everything. It was crazy. Do you know what confuses me? What is the general stance on emos? Because on one hand, I see people going,
Ew, oh my god, it's an emo.
but then I see the same people begging for an emo boyfriend or something. Like, plus, can I just say, emos are some of the nicest people out there. You ever go into a Hot Topic and talk to a worker there? Yeah, I'd die for those people. I walk in being totally chill. I walk out ready to lay down my life for the emo girl who complimented my hair. To be honest, this video has no point other than to say, I love emos, that might be narcissistic, and I can't tell if people hate them or love them.